just a summary then of what you get in here. Manual gas control valve for the fire, manual valve regulator there, which hasn't got a lever on it, it's just a no turn knob, which I'm going to assume will get quite hot. A sight glass to see the water level. The way you fill the water, I understand it's through there. The way you fill the gas is going to be easier than I'm not going to need a special adapter because the gas tank already has an extension on it that brings the point where you fill the gas up to there. So just use an ordinary lighter refill thing on there, and then these nice little handles, nice detail to open the top of the steam oil chamber for the displacement lubricator. It is on a couple of blocks, but I think we'll lose the battery in a minute. Oh, it's now recording. It wasn't recording before. So there it is going. Oh, it seems to be speeding up a bit. The pressure isn't particularly high. Oh, we've got steam on the lens. That just evaporates a bit. But the problem is I can't regulate the steam very well. I can control the speed with the forward reverse lever, but the steam valve gets very hot. I'll turn it off a bit. Now, shut the steam off. Stops. Shut the gas off. And we can take it outside. There. See the flame in the tube inside? So we'll just do a little video of it. It is. See the pressure just coming up.
Have you got the stove?
Right. The gauge is just coming up to about the 40 mark, 40 psi. We should be able to see some steam coming out of the safety valves, but nothing's coming out. So that's not a very good sign. It might be that. That's what it says it should be set at. That's just blowing off now, so it was just a bit stuck. It's working. Wait, it'll come off at there. It's not careful now. It does, doesn't it? If I'd got the remote control, I could open the regulator a bit. Not the regulator, the forward reverse.
Oh, it rocks a bit there.
Yeah, that track needs... It's downhill a bit here.
Yeah, it looks really good with the steam.
I'm not sure how this is. Right, so this is where you need your remote control to turn up the regulator, or to turn up the...
Yeah.
So the Accucraft Lawley has had a successful first steaming by me. Only a couple of points I need to sort out. First of all, the wiring, and I do have a receiver. I've only got one, and I have to decide whether to put it into this first or into the Roundhouse Argyle. and I need to check out the battery on this one because there is a battery in the tank and I'm not sure whether it's still functioning or not. The sight glass for the water level wasn't functioning. It was impossible to tell whether there's any water in there or not, even with shaking it about to try and release the air bubbles. It is a little bit tricky to check whether the water's full through the filler because you do get the odd airlock, but presumably you can check the level by releasing this valve down here, or tap, which is a drain from the top end of the cylinder. I like the fact that you can open the smoke box door to see the fire and light the fire as opposed to lighting it through the chimney. And I think without having a Summerland's chuffet in it, the pipe itself makes a chuff of sorts, which hopefully came out on the previous clip where you were seeing it. Certainly I'm going to have to double check these. That's free, that's now operating, but you saw in the clip that the steam valve didn't release on its own. I had to make it go. So there we are, a first successful steaming and run with no major mishaps. There you still see the debris, which is fortunately the only whatever serious significant issue that I had when the roundhouse locomotive, the roundhouse Argyle, fell off the track. So a few things to do indoors and sort out, and then we can do some more outdoor playing.